There are objects that reflect the world, and then there are objects that may reflect something else. Mirrors don't just show us who we are, they show us where we stand. And across cultures, religions, and centuries, mirrors have carried the same warning. Be careful what you look at for too long, because sometimes something could be looking back. Tonight, we're going to be talking all about haunted mirrors and mirrors linked to apparitions, voices, changing reflections, and events that left witnesses questioning what they actually saw. Welcome to Shadowhunters Paranormal Investigation and Events, where we explore real stories, go on real investigation, and just have fun at life. If you guys are brand new to the channel, please consider hitting subscribe, like, and sharing this video. Mirrors have always been treated differently than other objects. In many cultures, mirrors are covered after death. Some believe they are to trap the souls. Others believe they act as doorways to the other side. Even in modern homes, mirrors are often the centerpiece of reported paranormal activity. Because mirrors don't just reflect light, they reflect presence. One of the most common experiences involving haunted mirrors is the delayed reflection. People report seeing their reflection move a fraction of a second too late. Others describe expressions changing without them moving their face. Smiles that linger, eyes that don't follow, and a head that tilts when theirs does not. Investigators note that these experiences often happen during moments of emotional stress, exhaustion, or grief. Times when the mind is open and defenses are low. Another frequently reported phenomena is the appearance of figures in the mirrors that are not physically present, so you can't see them behind you or anything. Shadows standing behind the viewer, faces that vanish when the person turns around, hands appearing on the shoulders when there's nothing there. What makes these cases very unsettling is the fear. Different people, different location, similar descriptions. Many paranormal researchers believe mirrors don't create entities, they reveal them. The theory suggests mirrors act as thin places, surfaces where the boundary between here and somewhere else becomes less stable. Not a portal you walk through. It's not a portal you walk through, but a window you accidentally open. One of the most famous haunted mirrors in the United States is located at the Myrtle Plantation. The mirror hangs in the former owner's bedroom and is believed to hold the spirit of a woman and her children who were poisoned in the house. Visitors have reported seeing handprints appear on the glass, faces forming where no one stands, and figures caught in photographs that were not present during the shot. Staff members claim the mirror has been cleaned repeatedly and the marks always return in the same places. Another well-known case involves the mirror once owned by Bela Lugosi, famous for portraying Dracula. After his death, the mirror reportedly caused discomfort to those who stood before it. Witnesses claimed the reflections appeared distorted. Some reported seeing a figure standing behind them that vanished when they would turn around. The mirror was eventually sealed away after repeated complaints. Whether psychological or paranormal, the reaction was constant. People did not want to stand in front of it. Across investigations, mirrors linked to activity tend to share common traits. They are often old, they are frequently inherited or acquired secondhand, and many are placed in the bedrooms, hallways, or stairwells. I don't know if you guys have seen the new Conjuring, but there's actually a lot to do with a mirror in the last installment of the Conjuring movies. We actually got to take a picture with that mirror when we went to the Warrens. They did like a Paracon in Connecticut, and when we went there, the actual mirror was there, and we got to take a picture in front of the mirror. It was pretty cool. There are also reports of mirrors triggering auditory phenomena, which is hearing. Whispers heard while standing before them, names spoken softly, and then there are voices that are captured on audio recorders near mirrors during investigations. What makes this more interesting is activity often increases when mirrors are covered or moved, as if something notices the change. One of the most unsettling patterns involves dreams. People exposed to haunted mirrors frequently report vivid dreams of being watched. Dreams where reflections move independently. Dreams where the mirror is present even when they've never seen it before. In many cases, removing or covering the mirror results in the dreams stopping. That correlation is difficult to ignore. Skeptics argue these experiences can be explained psychologically, which I'm sure they can, for some of them. Mirrors encourage self-focus, low lighting causes visual distortion, and the human brain fills in gaps when tired or stressed. And sometimes fear feeds itself. Now, us here at Shadowhunters acknowledge that very perspective, but we also have to look at patterns. And when similar experiences repeat across unrelated locations, owners, and cultures, questions remain. They don't just show you what's happening behind, they show you what's happening where you are. And if something doesn't want to be seen directly, a reflection might be the safest place to appear. So how do investigators handle mirrors during different cases? They never provoke directly. They document position and lighting carefully. They avoid prolonged staring sessions. And if a mirror appears tied to certain activity, it is covered or removed. It is never destroyed, just closed. The sense of being observed, the instinct to look away, the urge to cover the glass, as if something on the other side prefers not to be exposed for too long. So the next time you pass a mirror in a dark room and feel the need to glance back, ask yourself a question. Are you checking your reflection? Or is somebody else there? You've been watching Shadowhunters Paranormal Investigation and Events, but the investigation never truly ends. What we experience doesn't stay on camera, and not everything we uncover wants to be found. If you felt something tonight, you're not alone. Until next time, keep your lights low, your mind open, and remember, the shadows are always watching.